Welcome everybody back to the channel. So in today's video we hop inside of Citadel and we cover a very quick strategy to get to high rounds, to get a ton of XP, to get Nebula on your weapons, like literally all of the above. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you want to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos inside of Black Ops 6, be sure to check out Mitch Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you grind out weekly events, camos, and unlocks completely legitimately for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Use code SPAZO for 5% off. So there's actually a super efficient and super fast way to get to high rounds in Citadel, to get your camos unlocked for your weapon. This works for literally everything. Now I'm going to be turning on the Rampage Inducer just so we can kind of speed through these rounds a little bit. Now one thing I did not bring in this game that I would 100% recommend that you pretty much need is Molotovs. Now you can buy these at the crafting station. It's really up to you. You can start with them, which I would recommend because they do cost 350 salvage, but again, you can do what you want in your game. I just would recommend having them, and you're gonna need them for this strategy. But first things first is we're gonna stay inside of the spawn room and actually just stack up some essence, stack up some zombie kills, kind of get going through the game, get progressing, and getting ready to actually demolish these rounds and literally just beat COD zombies. It's a parasite round. We can go ahead and leave spawn. I'm just gonna make my way through this right side. It doesn't really matter, but you can just kind of go whatever way you want. We're going to go all the way up here and start opening up the actual castle area. Now you should have a decent amount of essence kind of going right now, 8 to about 10k. I didn't get a double points, so that kind of stops the 10,000 essence compared to the 8,000 essence. Now you really should be good. You should have enough salvage to kind of upgrade your weapon for right now. Now I do want to say this, doing this strategy, you do want to upgrade your weapon. So that being said, you might be like, well, duh, dude, you have to upgrade your weapon. Not necessarily, because this strategy scales with your gun upgraded. So legendary triple pack, this strat's going to be better because we're going to be using the actual oil traps. We're never going to really even be touching our weapon, which might cause some confusion, but just hang in there. We will cover it very, very soon. Right now we have to go open up Pack-a-Punch, and then we got to start getting our perks and stuff like that, and then we can be good to go. It's really super simple to kind of do this. We again still need to get a Molotov and stuff like that, but it definitely is not too bad whatsoever. We got to take down this Doppelgast real quick. Just keep running around. We have this entire parasite round, which is just a pain sometimes whenever you have this Doppelgast sprinting everywhere. It definitely is not the easiest thing sometimes to do, at least with the Rampage Inducer on. It can be pretty crazy, I would say. Kill all these vermin, parasites. Give me this Ethereum crystal. There's our max. We can just slap this in there. Bada bing, bada boom. See what dropped on the floor. Impact grenade. Okay, so we're going to make our way up to the top of the area, and I'm just going to purchase myself a Molotov just so we have it. Now, we are going to go through a few of these rounds, probably just regular, just stacking up essence, getting our perks, everything like that. Right now, you really don't need to get into this strategy, and you can do this strategy whenever you want in your game. It's not something you have to do right away. But yeah, we're going to get into it relatively quickly so we can kind of cover it, and then we're going to hop on to higher rounds and do the same thing, just so we can kind of show like how good it is on this round and even on the higher rounds of the actual match. Whenever you're ready to do this strategy, just make your way on the right side of the map and open this door. You're just going to want to activate the oil trap, throw a Molotov at the stairwell, and basically just stand back. Now I threw it way too close, so yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage, but all you want to do is just stand up on here. Now ideally, eventually you're going to get PhD, so you're not really going to take damage to your own what's it called, Molotov, so you won't be able to basically down yourself. Now as you guys can see, all these zombie kills we get are critical kills, basically because the trap is coming from overhead. The game is counting it as a critical kill, so that's automatically giving us those critical kills for, say, our XM4. Now you can use this to basically get all your critical kills on every single weapon. And this strategy literally can get you high rounds, XP, all types of good stuff. So let's go ahead and activate that. We can just throw this right here. Just stand kind of in this opening. Just watch out for the oil. And just stand here. And now, again, this trap does scale with your weapon's upgrade rarity and Pack-a-Punch. So you want to make sure, even though you're doing this, that you are still upgrading your weapon. Now, you are still getting the same amount of points getting these critical kills, so you're not getting like less points. It doesn't work like that. You still get, you know, 115 per critical kill on a zombie, so you're still stacking up that good essence. Now, as you guys can see, we are just flying through these rounds. Most of the time you can just rock back and forth on this, so that one's cooling down right now. Now, on these high rounds, you can like wait because you'll have, you know, a lot more zombies and stuff, and they won't really be able to finish the entire round, so you'll kind of have the opportunity to be like, okay, wait a minute, let's get these to cool down and then go and do it again. Now, also, we have our Tesla Storm, which is nice, so we can just pop this real quick if we wanted to, which is one of my favorite field upgrades inside of the game right now. It's actually super, super good. If you guys don't know, we can just kill all these guys. The critical kills from the trap charges up our field upgrade as well. So we now have the oil trap cooled down on this end. New round, we can just activate this, throw that, and just stand off on this stairwell and just wait for these zombies. Come on, even the amalgam. Come on, bud, he's dead. Super, super easy. And guess what? That, if we were on the Nebula challenge, that was going to count towards Nebula with this. So yeah, everything counts. Like even Afterlife, like it's so easy to get your camos done just using this strategy. Now the trap is about to be over. So there we go, it's done. We can just grab this insta-kill, gun down the rest of these zombies, pick up the salvage that we want. Just be careful when you don't have PhD, because you take a lot of freaking damage. Alright, we're on a parasite round, but as you guys can see, it's super easy. It doesn't get much easier than this in the game. So what I can do now is I can take my XM4, I can go upgrade it to epic rarity, I can go double pack it, and then we can just continue doing the strategy, which the only reason I'm upgrading this stuff is so the traps basically scale damage, because if you don't and you get on a high round and you use just say a common rarity weapon, you are going to be cooked. Literally, these zombies will not die from the trap or the Molotov, so you're definitely gonna have to upgrade your weapon. And on the higher rounds, like once you get legendary triple pack, you don't have to anymore. Like you don't have to worry, it'll always kill them. But those beginning rounds, it's when you kind of got to really use that essence for upgrading your gun and just kind of going through all that. We can go ahead and finish this round real quick. Get out of here. Max ammo, we can grab this salvage up, and we can basically just head back and keep rinsing and repeating this same exact process until we are basically on a round that we don't want to play anymore, or we are done with whatever our set goal inside of this game was, whether it's XP, Nebula, it could literally be anything. I'm not sure if stuff like this counts towards like calling cards, if there's calling cards that basically can, you know, just need kills for them. I'm sure there are, I'm just not really that sure right now, but yeah, I know it counts for your camos and ranking up, which is definitely super, super nice and super, super easy. But yeah, right now we're just going to go through these rounds with this, and then we're going to get on a decent round, and then I can show you guys exactly how it is, kind of in the 30s and stuff like that. So we're currently on round 30. Is this trap ready to go? It is. So basically you just sit in the corner of both sides, kind of like how we already covered with the oil trap on. Now there's two things you do have to shoot. One, the armored zombies, because this basically, their helmets block the oil and the Molotov. It doesn't kill them quick enough. So you have to shoot those. And then also the parasites. Now this is super, super easy. Really no big deal to shoot the parasites. Usually they don't deal enough damage to kill you, but on the higher rounds, like say if you want to take this and go to 100, you can. There's just going to be more parasites, so you do just got to be a little bit more careful with it. But again, we have a armored zombie coming up right here. We can just shoot him in the body, kill him, and you can like get the GS45s or something you want with this. You don't have to use the XM4. Go ahead and grab all this salvage. And then we can head back to the other side. If it is cooled down, it might not be. I'm also running the Vulture Aid augment for zombies to drop my equipment a lot sooner. It just kind of helps with getting Molotovs. So that isn't cooled down yet. So what do we do when both traps aren't cooled down? I usually just train, but you do have your Tesla Storm as well. So like you can kind of listen around the map. So let's see. This one is ready, so we can just buy it. Throw our Molotov down, get these zombies out of here. Okay, we just accidentally went down, which isn't a good thing, but we can just stand right here and just let these zombies compile back up. You can also like save your basically zombie at the last round, so you can wait until the traps are ready. They don't take a long time for them to become ready. It's relatively quick for your traps to basically be used and then be used again. I forget the exact time in between, but it really isn't much, I would say. After this, we can actually go buy our perks again from the Wonder Fizz and then just buy a self revive. I don't really know how we went down, to be honest, but we can go ahead and just go rebuy our stuff. It's really no big deal. But yeah, I mean, it's a super easy strat, I would say. We are now on the next round. Basically, I just saved that zombie a little bit longer than I should have, just to kind of make sure my traps can be basically charged up. Now, it's usually about 1 a round, which is definitely pretty nice. Maybe when you get extremely high on the rounds, you might use 2, and then you can kind of use, like, say, I don't know, something else to complete most of the round after that. But it is super helpful, again, from about, I'd say, round 15 to about 100. It's really good for that. And then plus you can just continue using it. There's really no difference in the game. But yeah, I mean, it's a super easy strategy. We're earning the same XP. I already ranked up once, I'd say on round like 20 using this, but it definitely is very quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.